And welcome. Thanks for joining us. The national spotlight is on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's the St. Louis Cardinals going up against the Atlanta Braves. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a three-game set. They've split the first two, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go. And starting this one, Chris Sale. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today. But when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you needed a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Smoked on the ground a second. On to first. And they get Edman for the out. Here's a Cardinals lineup now. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Nolan Gorman.
He's one of the better home run hitters in the league this year. In fact, in the top 5 in homers in the National Leagues. Not missing many pitches. And I tell you what, when he gets his pitch, he goes a long way. Make sure you don't sleep on this guy if you're the pitcher.
And now, Brendan Donovan. That one's in there. Strike one.
With Chris Sale on the mound today for Atlanta, I was thinking a bit about his career and his expectations here with the Braves. I think the biggest change for him is the fact that he won't be required to carry the entire pitching staff. This team will be able to survive if he has one of those tough stretches.
Sale ready. Swing and a slow roller. Oh, and it hits the base. Not in time. He's safe.
This lefty matchup thing's not going so well.
The first baseman,
one down. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. Homered last night. Added another hit as well. And that's in there for strike one. Sale, multi-time All-Star, more than 100 career wins on the mound, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. There's the strike up high, and the count is 0-2.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
The pitch.
Whoa, that's down.
Outside low, ball 2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And now 2 gone. Here's Nolan Gorman, 2 for 8 in the series so far. And he hits a ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. The Cards leave one, and now the Braves with their first chance to hit. We're scoreless. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And we're back. Starting on the mound in this one, Zach Thompson. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Ronald Acuna Jr., the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one.
2023 was a special season for Ronald Acuna Jr., the unanimous MVP in the National League. After putting together the first ever 40-70 season in baseball history, safe to say he's going to be a special player for a long time.
Here's a 1-1. Popped up. Goldie makes the catch. And there's one down. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. This is a ball club that can really slug. Lots of homers, lots of extra base hits. And, Chris, that, of course, a huge part of success in the standings for this group.
Well, if you're going to be successful in today's game, you've got to be able to hit the ball over the fence. Just defensively, very hard to find the holes. And when you're talking about guys, coming out of the bullpen, throwing 95 and above, very difficult. It's hard to string together 2, 3, 4 hits to score those runs. So definitely critical to hit those homers, get the extra base knocks, and that's exactly what they've been doing.
Runner on at first with one gone. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris. And takes low for ball one. Power is such a big part of the success that we see with the good teams in the league right now and even in the postseason. And the 1-0. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. And another ball. Inside corner for a strike. 2-2 down. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there's 2 away.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, sort of pitcher hoping for a bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Matt Olson up to the plate. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1's the count.
Yeah, he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Two outs. That one just misses.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just missed. Two down. And a swing and a miss, and the inning is over. Braves strand 1, scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started, and up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Sale back to work. Ball 1, no strikes. Sale, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Carl Dixon working the plate in this one.
You know, we often hear and talk about umpires being a pitcher's umpire, but Boog Dixon maybe a little bit more hitter-friendly than most. He's kind of tight on the corners, so we'll see if that comes into play at all in this one.
Sneaks through, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
This is Dylan Carlson.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately, working on an 8-game hitting streak.
Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. There's one.
He's out.
On to Olsen. That's 2.
Well, almost any time you roll over and send a 2-ball to short at this level, you can pretty much count on a double play. Middle infielders are just so reliable, and they work on these plays all the time, so it almost becomes like second nature.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Hitless in the first 2 games of the series. He's 0 for 8. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Kelnick sizes this one up. Corrals it. And that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the second. Here's Austin Riley. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Here comes a pitch. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
And the pitch. Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And another ball. The punch out there. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
That's just a nasty pitch right there, and I'm not surprised at all that he got the strikeout looking. The plate looks like it's a fastball off the corner the entire way until just that very last second when that cutting action takes over and brings it back to clip the outside corner. You just got to tip your cap sometimes, but overall, that's just a nasty pitch.
Jared Kelnick at the plate and takes high there. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Wide throw, and it gets away.
Everything came together for him. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
1 gone, runner at first. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Sean Murphy. That one ripped. And that gets down into the gap. Around third. He'll score, and the Braves take the lead. 1-0.
Well, the strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his backpack to the ball, and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
Man at second with 1 away. Orlando Arcia next up for the Braves. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. Fouled off. He was late. One run across in the frame so far here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. That'll fire up the dugout. His 9th homer of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. An excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Here's Luis Guillorme.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out toward towards right center field. That one gets down for a hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with one away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
So the lineup flips over, and now the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. 0 for 1 so far. It started a little too early. Strike one.
0-1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
And he deals. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4,
He's out.
3, double play. And the inning is over. Braves pick up 2 on the long ball. It's now 3-0. Third inning coming up in MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Back at Truist Park, top half of the third inning, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Lars Nootbaar. The pitch. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swings and misses. That is strike 2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Jordan Walker in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And Sale deals. Hard hit right side. Tosses to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third.
Up next for the Cardinals, the center fielder, Tommy.
So the batting order turns over. Tommy Edman at the plate. Grounded out his first time. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Fly ball to right. Acuna there. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the DH, Ozzie Albies. The pitch. And a swing and a miss.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. This third inning, so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
And that's off the inside edge. 1-1. And another ball.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
And there's one down.
Now batting, center fielder.
And now the center fielder, Michael Harris. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. First pitch doesn't find the zone. 1 out, base is empty. That one lifted to left. Walker has this one sized up. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Up next for Atlanta, the first baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Matt Olson next up for the Braves. He's 0 for 1. Base is empty. And that's outside. And it's a ball and a strike. Now this one's crushed down the line. Looking foul ball.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
There's a swing and a drive. And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
So 2 down. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Austin Riley. And that one is lifted in the air. Sizing this one up. Makes the catch, inning over. One left for Atlanta, but they lead at 3-0. Back here in Atlanta, now it's the shortstop, Brendan Donovan.
Brendan Donovan.
The wind of the pitch. On the ground to the left, Arcia. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Goldie, a former MVP, 36 years old. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10. One down, base is empty. That clips the zone, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Sale delivers. And down on strikes. Now 2 out.
Well, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
Gorman takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
Ball 1, no strike.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Kelnick drifts towards it, and that is that. Bottom of the 4th, here's the left fielder, Jared Kelnick.
The left fielder.
Tired or not, he's relentless with the way he pitches. He might be exhausted out there, but his stuff is still nasty.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And there's a foul ball. And here it comes. Pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
You know, these Braves showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Grounded to Gorman. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
So here's Murphy now. Doubled in his first AB. This to 3rd, and that one handled. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
2 outs, base is empty. Now in for the Braves, Orlando Arcia. He's already homered in this game. That one is absolutely belted. He dives, but can't hang on. That's a base hit. Throws to second, and he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning. And we're back. Top five, John Shelby with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Wilson Contreras. Sale back to work. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball one.
You know, these Cardinals, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game. Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Dylan Carlson now at the plate. He hit into a double play his first time up.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
0-2.
One down, base is empty. And Sale ties him up that time, gets the strikeouts. One of the things Chris Sale likes to do, get inside on the righties.
That was just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Arenado now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Late on that fastball. Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the fifth. To third. Throw on to Olsen, and they get Arenado for the out. St. Louis goes down in order. Redbirds down quietly. They trail in this one 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And now here is Luis Guillorme. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. And a foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Out towards right center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
The right fielder, number 13. Ronald.
Here's Oliver Marmol towards the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change here. Zach Thompson done for the afternoon. And we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. John King will take over here.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. He wrote a terrific piece before the season that detailed his love for baseball.
Yeah, he and his friends would play at the beach, in a huge lot behind the hospital, or out on the street. All they needed was a newspaper and some tape, and they were ready for a game.
The wind of the pitch. Swings through that.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Grounder off the pitcher. Safe at first, and now we'll check on the lefty. Hope he's all right. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
Man at first, and next for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. Step off, throw to first,
Safe.
and he's back safely. Slice the other way, that's a base hit. They get it in quickly, so first and second, now one out.
Now batting, center fielder.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now, Michael Harris.
That's a ball.
First pitch misses.
Count 1-0.
Two on, one out. Right side, and foul ball. And a pitch. Right through there for a strike. And a 1-2. On the ground, a second, might be two. There's one. Out. Over to first, safe.
Well, that's great hustle out of the box to get down the line, knowing that a double play will end the inning. Good job at the finish, reaching out for the bag. Now they have runners on the corners and still an opportunity to pick up some runs.
Here's Matt Olson, 1 for 2. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. And there's a ball. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Left-hand batter waits.
That's
That one missed. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Last half of inning number 5. That one misses, and it's 3-2. Austin Riley waits on deck. Three-two now. Back up the middle and a base hit. On to third, save as a run scores.
Well done, drives in the run. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
First and third, 2 away. Here's a big power threat. Austin Riley. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. In comes the run from third to add on. And the lead is up to 5.
You see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
Here's Jared Kelnick. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. At the belt and fires. That one's in there, and that is strike 2. Olsen at second. Riley on at first with 2 down. On the ground, right side. They get the force. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors, and a couple left on. 5 innings complete. It's the Braves 5 and the Cardinals nothing. Top 6. Now it's the right fielder, Lars Nootbaar.
Number 21, Lars Nootbaar.
The wind and the pitch. And that's in for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
The 0-2. And ball 1. Struck him out looking.
Now batting, left field.
And now it's going to be Jordan Walker. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Acuna moving back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
The batter, the center fielder, Tommy.
Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. And up next for St. Louis, Tommy Edman. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. The Braves leading by 5, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That's in there. And 1-1. That's a little bit low. Line drive, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
So man aboard, Brendan Donovan, the next to hit. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball. The throw to second is offline.
Now batting.
You know, 2-out errors are kind of like 2-out walks, and sometimes even worse. You know, you think you're out of the inning, but all of a sudden, you got another out to get, and the offense has a great opportunity they're looking to take advantage of and make you pay for.
So 2 on with 2 away. Now up for St. Louis, Paul Goldschmidt. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
0-1.
Edman on second. Donovan at first. 2 out of the inning. And it's fouled away. That one ripped. Acuna going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's the Braves 5 and the Cardinals nothing. Bottom of the 6th. Here's Sean Murphy.
The catcher, Sean.
And the pitch. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1.
I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. So far, 6 hits on the first pitch alone. That tells you something.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
And you know, it's always interesting to see how teams attack the first pitch. What's their plan of attack going to be? Well, for this offense in this game, they're not waiting around.
2 strikes.
Not even close there. And the count is 2-2. Got it by him for the K.
Now batting.
Here's Orlando Arcia. He's already homered here in this one.
Arcia.
Swing and a miss.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
One down, base is empty. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And here is up the middle, and he knocks it down. And they get the out after the ricochet. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Ronald Acuna Jr. next up for the Braves. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Swing and a miss.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
2 strikes.
Misses. It's 2-2. And another ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Ozzie Albies next to bat for the Braves. Kicks and fires. Stays alive. Man at second. Ground off the middle. That's a base hit. Coming home. He'll score, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
New pitcher for the Cardinals, Andrew Kittredge. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit.
Ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Nice job behind the plate there. Acuna off of first with 2 away. That one inside, and the count is 2-0. Pickoff move to first.
No, he's safe.
Acuna runs. Pitch misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there.
Grounded to Gorman. Throws to first. Inning over, and it could have been worse. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 7th inning coming up. Braves 6, and the Cardinals nothing. Back at Truist Park. Now it's the second baseman, Nolan Gorman.
Nolan Gorman.
The lefty fires. Line to left. Brings it in. One away.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. And a foul ball.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike
No ball,
two.
2 strikes.
In the air, right field. Fair ball.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So
1-0.
pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Man at first, one away. And that's off the inside edge. 2 balls, no strikes. And that's downstairs and outside.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And there's the automatic. And that's ball 4.
Well, he's starting to look a little gassed to me, and we'll see if they go to the bullpen in this spot or not.
Here's Nolan Arenado. His split numbers between June and July there. That's in there. Strike 1.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Center field. Harris has a beat on it. Harris makes the grab.
The right fielder, number 21, Lars Nootbaar.
So first and second with 2 outs. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Lars Nootbaar, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Ball.
And the pitch a little bit low.
Ball 1, no
Ball
strike.
1. Contreras, the lead runner at second. Carlson on at first with 2 down. That's to third. Riley slings it across. That's out number 3. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. Braves 6 and the Cardinals nothing. Back here in Atlanta, here's the center fielder, Michael Harris. The pitch. Kittredge, in his 7th season, he features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a 4-seamer. Action in the St. Louis bullpen. Lance Lynn getting ready to go. Number 64, also throwing. Righty to the plate. And
1 ball, 1
downstairs.
strike.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. First pitch swinging.
0-1.
Ball 1 there.
1-1.
The Braves up big in this one. Here at the bottom of the 7th. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Kittredge with a move to first. Harris gets back easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Next offering is down low.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Runner at first with no outs here. Hard ground ball, base knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Now batting, third baseman, Austin.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Austin Riley, 1 for 3. And that one wrapped foul. And the righty deals. Fought off foul. Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And there are 2 outs.
Now this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
Murphy now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
Down the line. And that will drop foul. Harris over at second. Olsen at first. 2 out of the inning. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 2 left for Atlanta. They lead it, though, 6-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 8th. Now the left fielder, Jordan Walker. The pitch. Right through there for a strike. Sale into his 8th inning of work. Singy, he's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
On the ground, Guillorme throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down. Pitch count in great shape. It seems you might have a chance to finish it. Back to the top of the lineup, and here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Tommy Edman. Flares it into the outfield. Hauls it in, 2 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
2 outs, base is empty. Brendan Donovan next up for the Cardinals. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Arcia whips it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, number 64.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep
Now
the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Orlando Arcia getting ready to hit. 3 for 3, 2 singles and a homer.
Arcia.
Here comes a pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swung on, belted. That one back there. Banks off the wall. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
So, man aboard, Luis Guillorme digs in now. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Arcia leads off second with nobody out. Oh, can't get out of the way of the fastball, and that's going to sting.
Fastball high and tight right there. A scary combo. I'll tell you what, everyone in the stadium looked like they felt like they needed to jump out of the way. I know I moved.
Acuna at the plate now as he chases after that one. Movement in the bullpen for the Cardinals. Jojo Romero getting loose out there. Gallegos, a right-hander, loosening up as well. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Swinging a foul straight back. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
You know, Boog, you always say how important it is to have a good feel for the game. I say after the game, you step into the box, I'll throw some fastballs at you.
No, actually, I think we're good, Chris. And first offering is fouled off. Righty delivers. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Move to first. Albies back easily. Runners on first and third. 2 away. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Looks like he's heading back out for the 9th as he'll go for the shutout when we get back. And we're back. All set to start the 9th in this one. And here's Paul Goldschmidt.
This isn't a pitcher that softens up when he starts to show signs of fatigue. I mean, his stuff stays sharp. Makes these at-bats more difficult than they normally would be against other pitchers at this stage of the game.
Throw on to Olsen. One up, one down.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Nolan Gorman will hit next. He provides a surprising amount of pop from the second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the guys up the middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
Left-hand hitter waits. To the right side, sneaks through, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And up next for St. Louis, Wilson Contreras. And there's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Gorman, the base runner at first with 1 out. Inside, just missed.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, At times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
Oh, that's low.
Next offering is downstairs. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
And a 3-2. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. And a payoff pitch. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And they're down to their last out.
This guy will throw any pitch at any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
One out left for the Cardinals. Next is the designated hitter, Dylan Carlson. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. On the ground, and this should do it. And that'll do it.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
6-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shelby. Thanks for joining us for the Game of the Week.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 6 runs on 6.